from all around the world will unite together on grounds that turn red into purple. A destined home where dreams become reality. A place that forces you to compete and makes you excel. A sphere where bodies get tested physically and minds get filled with knowledge. A community where people become winners and champions become legacies. But most importantly, a place where strangers become family. Welcome, Gators, to the 2023 Athletic Awards Night.
Wow. Wow. Good evening and welcome to the 2023 Bishop's Gators Athletic Awards ceremony. Wow, what a video that was. Thank you, Renee Zivat, for putting it together. I'm Marty Rourke, Manager of Communications for Athletics and Recreation, and I'll be one of your MCs tonight. Welcome to our invited guests, coaches, support staff, and of course, you, the student athletes. We invite you to scan the QR code on the screen or around Centennial Theatre to learn about the significance of some of our team awards we'll be talking about tonight. Let's take a moment to acknowledge and recognize that we are gathered on the traditional and unceded land of the Abenaki people. Prenons d'abord un moment pour reconnaître que nous sommes sur le territoire traditionnel et non cédé du peuple Abenaki. The land of the Abenaki extended across most of what is today New England, southern Quebec, and a portion of the Maritimes. The Bishop's campus is located at the confluence of the Massawippi and St. Francis rivers, significant waterways of the Abenaki people for centuries. We honor the Abenaki's rich history and culture and pay our respects to them as the original stewards of the territory on which we gather. For the first time ever tonight, the Athletic Awards is being webcasted on Gators TV. Thank you. Thank you to Ches Nato and Total Logistics for helping out with that. We welcome you, the viewers, who are watching from all around the world. I'd also like to take this time to point out and thank the hard work of Thomas Barton. He's our webcast producer, director, and video coordinator. Thomas has watched each and every one of your home games and done a tremendous job in showcasing Gator athletics to the world. We had 60 home webcasts and over 36,000 viewers this year, and I'm confident in saying we had the best webcast in the conference. Thank you, Thomas. We'd also like to welcome and thank Leighton Garrity, the voice of the Gators, and our play-by-play guru. Leighton, along with various other color commentators who joined him along the way. Thank you very much. A special thank you to Eddie Palmacella, who volunteered so many hours on the sidelines of basketball games and really did a phenomenal job. Finally, thank you to Cheva Demolkos and AOTV, our webcast provider. They've just been tremendous partners over the years. So thank you very much, all our webcast team.
Hi, I'm Rachel Bear, Sports Information Coordinator, and I'll also be emceeing tonight. Now, let's get into honoring a special group of individuals. These student athletes are nothing short of remarkable. Their work ethic and dedication make us proud to call them Gators. To be an academic All-Canadian or academic All-Star, you must pass at least 18 credits between September 1st and August 31st and maintain an average of 80% or above. In 2021-22, we had an impressive 98 academic All-Canadians and All-Stars. You'll notice some names have recently been added to our wall in the Sports Center. The rest will be up shortly. All academic All-Canadians and academic All-Stars will also receive a certificate they can pick up next week in the BU Skills Room. Drop by and be sure to thank Mike Andrews, our academic success coach. At this time, we ask that all the 2021-22 academic All-Canadians and All-Stars please stand at your seat to be recognized.
Stand up, academic All-Canadians.
Thank you.
At this time, we'd like to invite our Director of Athletics and Recreation, Mr. Matt McBride, to the stage to say a few words. Matt, the floor is yours.
All right. Wow, the energy in here is excellent. Okay, I have 4 or 5 minutes. So what a year for Gator athletics. We recorded 52 regular season varsity wins this year. This was the most in our history. 7 of our 9 teams qualified for playoffs. Both football and men's rugby were inches away from conference finals action. Women's hockey made playoffs for the first time in only their second U Sports season. Men's and women's basketball both competed in RCQ championship games. Lacrosse qualified for the Piscataway Cup. Our golf team qualified for nationals again. We had countless individual honors and 3 Conference Coaches of the Year recipients. In the end, every team was competitive and left it on the field, demonstrating our Gator character and grit. We left our mark, and the exciting thing is, this is just the beginning. Gator athletics is stronger than ever. I'd like to welcome our alumni and parents group joining us live webcast. Excuse me. This is a first, but hopefully a new tradition for us. It's also great to see so many other special guests here in person. I'd like to welcome Principal Michael Goldblum, believe he's up here. As well as Claude Charon, President of the Borough of Lennoxville, sitting down here. Jennifer, you're with us as well. Thank you. A warm welcome to all of our guests on this special evening. Our Gator family reputation feels very, very present this evening. Our 10 varsity teams competed in 131 regular season and playoff, home and away games this past fall and winter seasons. It was our most ever. To put this in perspective, there are 120 days of school in our fall and winter academic calendar. I'd like to ask Joey Sabo, Marty Rourke, Rachel Bayer, and Cam Wilson to please join me on stage. And you're here. Thank you. So this group managed and coordinated every one of our 131 events. Their commitment and sacrifice in seeing our teams have an elite experience is truly excellent. Thank you. We are fortunate to have a loyal group of alumni and partners supporting our teams. Our Goldberger Athletic Leadership Awards is a prime example. This impressive group is having enormous impact on our success, including enabling us to attract the best of bishops. Our student athletes and coaches are grateful for the team behind our team, and we are committed to making everyone proud of investing in us. Seeing our student athletes have the necessary support on and off the field is our primary mission. We continue to invest in programming and staff to meet this goal. I would like to thank our sports medicine staff that go above and beyond with service in our clinic, at practices, at games. No matter what, their care is always exceptional. Leadership, community, academics, and wellness are the pillars of our athletic culture and identity. The support from Paul, Sarah Kim, Mike, Rosalind, and Virginie are providing is setting us apart. Thank you to this special group of people. Giving our student athletes a voice, and opportunities to be engaged in programming remain a priority moving forward. Whether it's an internship, working opportunity, participating in campus communities, or the work of our Student Athlete Leadership Council or anti-racism and discrimination committees. It's vitally important within our mission of producing leaders. Our student athletes are more than athletes, and I hope they will continue to challenge and inspire us every day. On this note, I would like to extend a special shout out to MC Théoret, Renee Zivat, Regan Simpson, and Emily Wally, who were recognized. They were all recognized last evening at our SRC Awards. The life of a student athlete is most often a balancing act between academics and athletic requirements, while mixing in important downtime. The fact that our student athletes find time and energy to be actively engaged in our community and social issues is impressive. To capture some of these defining moments, which I'm fortunate to often be part of, we produced a short video. I would like to conclude by asking those graduating students to please stand. I'd like to thank our graduating class and wish them great success. You will be missed. I know you will continue to wear purple with pride and be great ambassadors for Gator athletics in our university. Thank you for everything you've done. Finally, congratulations to all those receiving awards this evening, and good luck to everybody on your exams. Thank you and have a great evening.
Thank you. Thank you, Matt. Matt, please stay up here for the next part. I'd also like to ask all the head coaches to please join us on stage. Our next awards of the night will be our Purple Letter Awards. They are awarded to graduating student athletes in recognition of their high level of participation and impact on their teams. To be awarded a Purple Letter, a student athlete must be a graduating student, be a member in good standing of their team, be a significant contributor to their team. Each eligible student athlete will receive a BU pin and can only be honored one time in their career. Student athletes, we'll read your name. We ask you to come forward, greet all our coaches, and then remain on stage for a group photo. Please watch your step when you come on and off the stage with the stairs in front. Your 2022-23 Purple Letter recipients are...
From Women's Rugby, Isabella Aguiar, Annabelle Chamberlain-Dosty, Miriam Elkis, Erin Epp, Amelia Gauthier, Michaela Cola, Katie Locke, Sophie Merrier, Celeste Austin, Kira Ramroop, Katie Shea, Michelle St. Laurent, Mia Veneziano, and Frances Wheeler-Hughes.
Come on out, come on down. Let's hold the applause until the end. From golf, Liam Llewellyn, Elise McCormack, and Jason Robillard. From golf, Liam Llewellyn, Elise McCormack, Jason Robillard.
From cheerleading, Kaylee Helmer, Olivia Raymond, Raphael Tracy, Lakin Harrison, Marissa Collins, and Hannah Pitlett.
From women's hockey, Fallon Scholdice, Mary Camille Théoret.
From men's basketball, Danny Longarella.
We might have to squish on stage here, but we'll make it happen. Be a great photo. From lacrosse, Tyler Vosenak, Josh Callahan, Carl Sabo, Antoine Mouling, Jacob Gasparetti, Hank Wolder, Daniel Kazicki, Harrison Jones, Christopher Shabbat, Daniel Rossiter, Ian Bissonette.
From men's rugby, Daniel Forfellow, Henry Gauthier, Jack Shaw, Jack Wallace, John Oatway, Liam Priest, Louis Millette, Luke Ayub, Matthew Schufelt, Matthew Skipper, and Quinn Hayhurst.
From football, Nathan Lupien, Jake Kelly, Stephen Wise, Noah Larson, Liam Patton, Ryan Oswick, Carl Philippe Joutra, Samuel Chabat, Frederic Grenier, Olivier Fournier, and Cedric Cousset.
From women's basketball, Deborah Abwaji, Jael Kabunda, Jennifer Louie, Amican Siciliano, and Katerina Stupas.
And from women's soccer, Ellie Beliveau, Chloe Calitri, Grace Kuntz, Jacqueline O'Brien, Kaylin O'Brien, Kira Simmons, and Annie Yuliak. Grab your pen and we're going to try to get a photo of everybody on stage here.
Just turn for the photo. I think Martin's there. Yeah, just.
Appreciate it. How are we looking, Martin? Everybody look at Martin, our photographer right there. Get in the pic, guys. Try to see Martin. The picture, stay right there. Yeah. Have a picture. Try to get in the picture here. Yeah. Oh, some coming behind you. There you go.
I don't want to be in the picture.
Coaches too. Get in the picture. Crowd in.
Thank you and congratulations.
All right, we're good. Thank you.
Men's basketball coach Matt McLean and men's rugby coach Nick Hopkinson, please stay on stage while everyone else can return to their seats.
I'm gonna grab Matt. Nick and Matt. Do the next one.
We will now move on to our team awards. We will present these by category and ask two coaches to help us hand out the trophies. As your name is called, please come to the stage where you will be presented with your trophy. This year we will also have certificates. Don't worry, if you don't want to take them with you, there'll be a bin backstage where you can leave them and come get them next week in our office hallway. From here, we'll ask you exit stage left to go for a photo with Emery and return the trophy. Be sure to stay tuned to our social media channels next week for all the photos from tonight, including the informal ones being taken in the theater by Martin Lunkenman. Thank you, Martin. As a tradition, we'll start by honoring our Rookies of the Year. And this year, we have two rookie head coaches making the presentations.
To kick things off, we will start with men's rugby. The Rookie of the Year is Zach Gauthier. As a rookie, Zach made an immediate impact for the Gators. His versatility was a weapon as he played 3 different positions throughout the season. He started in 7 of 8 games, finishing 3rd on the team in tackles with 43. He also finished 3rd on the team in defensive work rate and contact effectiveness. The coaches are looking forward to his growth over the next few years. This way. No. Go get him. We don't want him up there.
Rookie of the Year from the women's basketball team is Leah Boucher. Leah showed great determination and perseverance this season. After being out the first half of the season, Leah was able to step in and contribute in different ways as a freshman in the second half. She's a great talent that the coaching staff is excited to see develop in the coming years.
No, that way, Leah. Backstage. From the women's rugby team, the Rookie of the Year is Tiana Irvin. Coming into her first year of rugby, Tiana prepared herself well and really took to her role as a prop. She improved with every minute of rugby and eventually established herself as a key member of the front row. Her attitude and dedication to the sport has led her to improve greatly in her first year. The coaches are excited to see her back for another season this fall.
The newcomer of the year for the football team is Sheriff Camara. Sheriff was an important piece of the defensive backline in 2022. The freshman finished the campaign with 23 tackles, a forced fumble, an interception, and 4 pass breakups. His knack for finding the ball and making plays gives the team a lot to look forward to in the coming years.
The Rookie of the Year on the lacrosse team is Alex Lizotte. Alex played in all 10 games in 2022, regularly coming in off the bench to give the veterans a break. The rookie scored 2 goals and 2 assists for 4 points on the season. His playmaking ability make him a great asset to the team, and the coaches look forward to his progress over the next few years.
On to women's soccer. The Rookie of the Year is Katie Fee. As a first year, Katie made a huge impact for the Gators and claimed a second-team RSEQ All-Star Award during the indoor season. Katie is fast, dynamic, aggressive, and intense. On top of that, she's a student of the game and is hungry for success, which the coaches believe will lead to both individual and team success for years to come.
The newcomer of the year on the men's basketball team wins the Brad Jones Award. This year, it's Etienne Gagnon. Etienne was a force to be reckoned with in every game that he played this season. The freshman had 13 double-doubles. He led all freshmen in Canada and was the top rebounder in the RSEQ with 13.2 rebounds per game. Gagnon also finished 8th in the RSCQ and 5th in U Sports among rookies at 14.2 points per game. In his first postseason appearance, Gagnon scored 18 points and grabbed 8 rebounds in the semi and added 16 points and 11 rebounds in the championship game.
The Rookie of the Year on the women's hockey team is Regan Garrow. Regan was named to the All-Star Rookie team. The first-year defenseman showed tremendous versatility when she moved up to play on the wing for a stretch while the Gators nursed some injuries. Her skating and playmaking abilities separate her from the other blue liners, and her creativity was a great addition to the team. Garrow played in all 25 games, racking in 3 goals, 5 assists, while being +3 on the season.
From the golf team, the Rookies of the Year are Macy Louvette-Mayek and Michael Brazel. Unfortunately, Michael couldn't be with us tonight. A multi-sport athlete, Mike didn't let a wrist injury affect his golf game. The first-year product from Aircliff showed he belonged. He ended the year in 8th place in the RSCQ and earned a second-team All-Star nod. Macy jumped into her first year at Bishop's ready to compete on the Young Gators team. She played in the Golf Canada Nationals this summer in preparation for the 2022-23 year. Macy finished the RSCQ season in 19th place and continues to take on leadership roles within the team.
Last, but certainly not least, is cheerleading. And their Rookie of the Year is Maya Anthony. Maya came this year as a gymnast with no specific cheer experience. Maya is now an amazing level 7 basket flyer. She's a semi-base in the pyramid, backstop in stunts, and does tumbling passes throughout the routine. Her versatility and her positive attitude make her an amazing athlete and teammate.
Thank you, Nick and Matt. You guys can head back to your seats. Will women's hockey head coach Dominic Desmarais and women's rugby head coach Tom Wild please come forward? They used to share an office.
It's time for team awards. Many of these awards are named after former student athletes at Bishop's. You can learn more about each of the named awards by checking out our programs. Scan the QR code to access it. We will start with the Marcel Lebrun Award, awarded annually to a Gators football player who exemplifies perseverance, commitment, and personality. This year's winner is Nathan Lupien. Oh. Okay, sounds like he's maybe not here. Coming into his final year at BU, Nathan was poised to have a big season after a solid performance at the annual East-West Invitational game. Unfortunately, he suffered a season-ending injury in a preseason game with UDS. Many would have quit the team, but Nathan was present at every practice, game, and team event. He played a major role helping the receivers coach and took the lead in the program's community outreach endeavors. Nathan truly exemplified the Gator way.
The Lacrosse Coaches Award goes to Daniel Kazicki. Daniel has been a force on defense for the Gators. On the field, he has helped lead a young defensive group to a great season. And off the field, his contributions to the program have been greatly appreciated. Daniel always steps up to help his coaches, his teammates, and the community. His presence will be missed next season.
The Women's Basketball Team Award is named in honor of Nancy Knowlton. This year's winner is Jasmine Martel. Sounds like Jasmine also stepped out for a moment. But she's the ultimate team player. Her teammates will attest to this. She was always there to pick her teammates up. She understood her role and played it well, truly embodying what it means to be a Gator.
We'll get her photo after. Put it on the side over here.
Cheer for her once she comes back.
The Men's Basketball Garth Smith Award goes to Tiernan McDougall. Tiernan's relentless pursuit of winning and getting better every day make him a special player. Despite being the smallest player on the team, he is impossible to keep off the court due to his toughness, ability to execute game plans, and his tendency to make winning plays at big moments. Tiernan holds his teammates accountable and is not afraid to speak up. As a rookie, Tiernan played a vital role down the stretch, including having 18 points in 36 minutes versus Laval in the RSCQ semifinal win.
The Women's Soccer CSU Award was formerly the most inspirational. This year's recipient is Shannon Fee. Rarely do you see a player who only played 5 matches receive an award, but Shannon is an exception. After facing a devastating season-ending injury, Shannon chose to embrace CSU daily. This is highlighted by her persistence to getting an MRI and surgery date by calling every hospital from here to Thunder Bay. Post-surgery, Shannon has been meticulous in her rehab and stayed very present in everything involving the team. She's become a team leader and an inspiration for both her teammates and her coaches.
Sticking with women's soccer, the Daniel Jiang Servant Leadership Award goes to Zara Metavier. Zara is a dependable teammate, friend, and leader. What makes her special and so deserving of this award is that she has found a way to serve her team and community with a smile and chooses optimism even on the darkest days. She cares deeply for her teammates and has been instrumental in helping realign the team culture after a very hard fall season.
The Cody Triggs Award is given annually to a BU men's rugby player who is spirited, hardworking, and skillful. It is accompanied by a $500 check courtesy of the Triggs family. This year's recipient is Archie Morris. Archie is one of the glue players and leaders of the men's rugby program. After captaining the development team in 2021, he made the jump to varsity while continuing to improve on the strength and conditioning side. He's now a leader in the community-based initiative, coaches Junior Gators, the U21 program, Richmond and Galt High Schools, and organized the Gators Breast Cancer Initiative this fall. Archie is always the first one in the building and the last to leave, putting in the extra effort at every step and exemplifying leadership through service.
The Men's Rugby Coaches Award goes to Grant Allett. Grant injured his knee in a development match last fall, which required surgery. He was not able to play until the spring. Through all this time, he never missed a practice or game. Every week, without fail, he offered to film, manage equipment, carry water, whatever it took. This offseason, Grant has been one of the biggest success stories in the strength and conditioning program, as he prepares to join the team on the pitch again next fall.
The Miriam Cozen McNally Award is presented annually to a returning women's rugby player who has demonstrated enthusiasm, dedication, team spirit, perseverance, and overall improvement of rugby skills. It is accompanied by a $300 check. This year it goes to Katie Shea. Unfortunately, Katie couldn't be here tonight. Katie suffered a broken hand in preseason, which meant we didn't get to see her until later on in the year. In spite of this, she was always there doing whatever she could to help the team. When she came back, she made an immediate impact, including an MVP performance in her final game.
The Women's Ice Hockey Charles Chapman Award goes to Fallon Scholdice. Fallon has been a key piece in building the hockey program. Her integrity, loyalty, and determination have helped raise the program to another level and take the turn of excellence even more quickly. It goes without saying that Fallon is destined for a bright future, and the coaches are proud to be able to say she is part of the Gator family for life. Fallon, once again, thank you for everything.
Thank you, Coach Tom and Coach Dom. Coach Paul Ballard and Coach Drew Pollock, could you make your way to the stage?
Next up, we'd like to honor our Conference All-Stars and Major Award winners. We will play the video, then ask that you stand at your seats to be recognized. Video, please.
Let's meet the 2022-23 Conference All-Stars. From golf, second team All-Stars, Avery Mack and Michael Brazel.
First team All-Star, Landon Harrison and Sean Robillard. Women's rugby, second team All-Star, Melody Leggett. Football, AUS All-Star, David Chaloux, Mitchell Martel, Liam Patton, and Gabrielle Royer. Lacrosse, Kufla, honorable mention, Max Naismith, goaltender Sebastian Ellie, and Antoine Tremblay. Kufla All-Canadian, Jacob Gasparetti, Carl Zabo, and Hank Wolder. Men's Rugby RCQ First Team All-Star, Kyle Corrigan, Marshall Mather, Louis Millet, Jack Shaw, Matt Schufelt, and Jack Wallace. Women's Soccer All-Rookie Team, Michaela Morenchin. Women's Hockey All-Rookie Team, Regan Garreau and Justine Turcotte. Second Team All-Star, Nele Vigneault-Sargent. First Team All-Star, Marie-Camille Théoret. Women's Basketball Second Team All-Star, Jael Kabunda. First Team All-Star, Victoria Ghana and Amakin Siciliano. Men's Basketball Rookie Team, David Demero. All-Rookie and Second Team All-Star, Etienne Gagnon. First Team All-Star, Charles Robert. Cheer Second Team All-Star, Olivia Riemann. And First Team All-Star, Michelle Garrison.
Women's Indoor Soccer, second team All-Star, Katie Fee. There's Community Service and Leadership from Women's Soccer, Kira Simmons. From Men's Basketball, Charles Robert. AUS Defensive Player of the Year, Gabrielle Royer. Men's Rugby Coach of the Year, Nick Clappenson. Women's Hockey Coach of the Year, Dominique Desmarais. Men's Basketball Rookie of the Year, Etienne Gagnon. Women's Basketball Coach of the Year, Diana Ross. Defensive Player of the Year, Deborah Abogi. And MVP and First Team All-Canadian, Amakin Siciliano.
Congratulations to our All-Stars and Major Award winners. Thank you to the voice of the Gators, Leighton Garrity, for helping with that video. Time to move on to Most Improved Players. Coach Paul, Women's Soccer, and Coach Drew Lacrosse will help hand out these trophies. Once again, there are some named awards where details can be found in tonight's program.
We'll start with Women's Soccer. The Most Improved Player, or as the team refers to it, the Kazon Award, goes to Maya Gibson. Maya came into preseason as a roster player, but over the course of the year earned herself a spot in the starting 11. Her compelling attitude, passion for the game, and internal desire to learn how to get the most out of every session on the field and in the gym has earned a great deal of respect from her teammates and coaches.
From men's basketball, the Michelle Fontaine Award for Most Improved Player goes to Danny Longarella. If you genuinely try and compete hard, your time will come. After COVID and a torn ACL, Danny had to keep his head down and try, not knowing when he would see the fruits of his labor. Whether he was playing 10 minutes or 30 minutes, Danny competed like crazy in practice every single day. He made practice harder than games for his teammates, which is a special gift to give. Danny went from a limited role to being a starter. He was instrumental in the win against Laval in the semifinals with 18 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 steals.
The Women's Rugby Most Improved Player is Sophie Merrier. Sophie stepped up massively this season and became a solid team member at fullback. She added a new element to her game every week and helped the team on and off the ball. She was also a hugely positive influence on the team at training and in games, helping teammates play better and enjoy their rugby. It was great to see her fulfill her potential and hopefully keep building on this in the future.
The most improved player on the women's hockey team wins the Al Ansel Trophy. This year it goes to Catherine Berger-Dubé. Catherine's efforts on and off the ice paid off not only for her, but also for the whole team. The evolution of her personality and the effort on the ice have allowed her to improve many aspects, particularly in her plus-minus. She also had the most blocked shots this year, which according to the coaching staff was not her favorite stat.
Last but not least, the women's basketball most improved player is Sandra Mbeku. Sandra is so deserving of this most improved player award. Being able to compete at a high level while battling personally fights all year long is admirable. The staff is excited to witness her growth next season as she's not even close to scratching her ceiling.
Congratulations to all the most improved players. Thank you, Paul and Drew. We'll move on to positional awards and invite coaches Sheriff Nicholas, football, and Rob Engelken, lacrosse, onto the stage.
Let's start this category off with the Lacrosse Defensive Player of the Year. For the third consecutive season, the winner is Carl Szabo. As a team captain, Carl's leadership on and off the field has been invaluable to the success of the lacrosse program. A talented defender, Carl was routinely responsible for defending the best players Kufla had to offer. The Gators are lucky to have had him, and he will not be easily replaced.
The Lacrosse Offensive Player of the Year is Jacob Gasparetti. Jacob had a terrific season on attack as one of the few veterans on the team. He was a large part of every win, finishing the season tied for first in points in Kufla East with 30. Jacob scored 20 goals, good for second in Kufla East, and added 10 assists to round out the season. Gasparetti added 5 goals and an assist at the Piscataway Cup. His offensive presence will be dearly missed by the team.
The women's rugby most valuable forwards are Katie Locke and Isabella Aguiar. Unfortunately, Katie could not be here tonight. She was an absolute workhorse throughout the year. She put in huge numbers carrying the ball on attack as well as leading the team for tackles on defense with 85. The second part to the 1-2 punch from the row, Isa, was the power to Katie's speed, always gaining positive meters. The top carrier on the team for the season with 85, Isa put in a huge amount of work, keeping the team moving forward. She was the leading try scorer with 4. She also showed her adaptability playing in a variety of spots.
The women's rugby most valuable back is Zenith LaRue. Despite being nearly always the smallest on the pitch, Zenith was always there to bring the runners down on defense. She was a vital safety net behind the line and often saved the team with some fantastic cover tackles. She was also a real threat on attack, always good for a quick tap or a snipe. She found space often in and around the ruck or on counterattacks, stayed elusive, and helped move the team forward. She touched down 3 times over the season in some vital situations to impact momentum.
On to men's rugby. The most valuable, on to men's rugby, their best forward for the 3rd straight season is Matthew Schufelt. Unfortunately, Matt couldn't be here tonight, but he brought a terrifying physical presence to the team, impacting the game on both ends consistently. He never shied away from contact, making him one of the best props in the RSEQ. Schuf was awarded first team All-Star honors for the 2nd year in a row, and the coaches look forward to following the rest of his career.
The men's rugby best back for the 2nd straight year is Kyle Corrigan. Kyle picked up where he left off on the wing in 2021, earning a first-team RSEQ All-Star selection. He scored 11 tries, which led the league in 2022. He ranked first on the team in meters carried, meters per carry, and tries per carry. He also ranked 2nd in forced turnovers. Kyle was most recently selected for Team Canada's U23 Sevens team, where they won the Tropical Sevens tournament in Florida.
The Women's Hockey Defensive Player of the Year. For the 2nd straight time, Gabrielle Rousseau. Gabrielle played top minutes this season, anchoring the back end for the Gators. She played in all 25 games, consistently shutting down opponents' top lines while chipping in with 6 assists. Gabrielle finished even on the season and was instrumental in the Gators' playoff appearance.
New in 2023, we added the Women's Hockey Offensive Player of the Year. That goes to Nella Vigneault-Sargent. Nella had a terrific season up front as she netted 21 points in 25 games. She scored 12 goals and had 9 assists while sparking the offense all season long. Vigneault-Sargent paced herself at .84 points per game despite injuries to the top 6 and some line adjustments.
On to football. The Special Teams Player of the Year is Noah Larson. Fortunately, Noah's not here, but he led the way with all kicking duties for 2022. He had 78 punts during the season, averaging 35 yards per punt, while putting 16 inside the 20-yard line. Noah was 10 for 12 on his field goal attempts, good for a career-high 83% clip. Noah scored 44 points in 2002 and was a big part of the team's success. He earned AUS Special Teams Player of the Week honors 3 times during the season.
The Football Offensive Player of the Year is David Chaloux. David was a force in the backfield in 2022, leading the team in rushing with 624 yards and 3 touchdowns. He proved his versatility, adding 70 receiving yards and a touchdown. David works hard and runs even harder, landing him an AUS All-Star nod for his standout season.
The Brian Morley Defensive Player of the Year from the football team is Jake Kelly. Jake was the leader of the defense in 2022. His presence lifted the entire unit, and he was a major factor in the Gators' strong back end. He finished the season with 24 tackles, a tackle for a loss, a forced fumble, 2 interceptions, including 1 return for a touchdown, and 7 pass breakups. Recently, he impressed at the CFL Combine in Edmonton.
Sticking with the gridiron, the Football Lineman of the Year is Mitchell Martell. Mitchell started every game at the left tackle position and played a crucial role anchoring the offensive line. Named as a conference all-star for his ability to both pass protect and run block, Mitchell was also a leader on and off the field. He's widely recognized as one of the premier blockers in the AUS, and he did so while battling a knee injury that required surgery this winter.
Thank you, Coach Sheriff and Coach Rob. Next up, we have a video from members of the Student Athlete Leadership Council. Thanks again to Renee for putting it together for us. Let's have a look.
My coaches have been an incredible influence on me off and on the field. They put countless hours into making this team better, and I appreciate everything that they do for us, whether it's prepping for games, getting ready for playoffs, or day-to-day practices in the mornings.
I want to say thank you to my coaching staff on behalf of my teammates for the whole year and for the support that we received from them with so many changes from last year to this one. They accepted, they adapted, and they make us all better.
We now welcome Joey Sabo, Manager of Athletics at Bishops, to the stage.
Good evening. Full house, awesome. So I'm here to do a couple of thank yous, and we don't thank people for doing their job. We're going to thank people for going over and above the call of duty and people that have helped you and coaches get to games and get ready for games. First, Mike Fulham and his crew. Thank you very much. A very appreciated group. Good job. Part of the team were Mike, Gabrielle, Simon, Antoine, Alicia, Gabrielle, Audrey, and Trisha. Congratulations. Thank you very much, Mike. Outstanding work. Next, the staff at the Plex. We need more pictures. Next year we will do pictures, but obviously Kevin, Kyle, Nate, Antoine, Ghislain have done an outstanding job. You know them all. You see them every day. Thank you very much for all you do, getting laundry ready, getting everything ready for games. We're going to thank Ryan Smith, Chris Fowles, and obviously, coaches know Faye very well. Faye Scott. If something needs to get done, she gets it done for them, which means it helps everybody here be ready for games or whatever needs to be done. Thank you, Faye. And now, got to thank a few coaches, and I got to catch up over a few years with first win plaques. First one, Coach Tom Wild. Congratulations to Tom Wild on your first win at Bishops as a women's rugby head coach in 2019. On September 15th, women's rugby beat my favorite team, the McGill Red, what is it, the Martlets. Thank you. That's what I meant. That's what I meant. Coach Nick Clavinson. First win as a Bishops University men's rugby head coach on September 11th, 2022, beating, well, Concordia's okay. We beat Concordia 33-17. Just to tell you, we haven't done this in a while in person. Also, not here tonight, but hopefully I told him to watch on the webcast. Coach Andy Cow. First win. I told you I'd do something. First win as a Bishops University men's rugby coach, beating Université de Montréal 24-15 on September 6th, 2019. Good job, coach. Coach Dominique Desmarais. First win as a Bishops University women's hockey head coach on October 31, Halloween Day, nothing better, 2021, beating Université de Montréal 4-3. The next two coaches did beat McGill. Coach Diana Ross, Rod Gilpin, come up. Oh no, Rod, stay there, I got this. Well, first win as a Bishops University women's basketball head coach on November 2nd, 2022, beating McGill 73-57. I had a big smile on my face that day. It was about 8 p.m. and I was smiling, and then at 10 p.m., Coach Matt McLean. First win as a Bishops University men's basketball head coach on November 3rd, same day beating McGill 73-71. One last thank you. It's your turn to thank. All the coaches stood up before, but I think all the coaches, assistant coaches that help you throughout the year. Big applause for them, please. And how about next year we beat McGill every time we play them, please? Thank you. Have a great evening. Good job.
Thank you, Joey. Golf coach Ryan Smith and cheerleading coach Seb Janelle, please come to the stage to help us present Team Most Valuable Players. Ryan.
All right. We're going to start with golf. The most valuable players from golf, Avery Mack and Sean Robillard. Avery wins this award for the second straight year. She's a leader of a growing women's golf program at Bishops. After competing at nationals in the summer, Avery returned to perform this fall. She earned an RSEQ second team All-Star nod after finishing 7th in the conference. Her round of 76 on day 2 of the RSEQ championships was the best of any female golfer. In his first full year on the team, local product Sean Robillard led the Gators to their best ever RSEQ finish as a team. They ended the year in 2nd place. Sean finished in 4th and earned RSEQ first team All-Star award. His 69 at Millby in the first round of the year set the tone.
The women's rugby most valuable player is Melody Leggett. Mel showed her true toughness and care for the team, battling injuries throughout the year. It was clear to see her influence on the pitch, as she was always one of the best, if not the best, player out there. She's a strong runner on attack and a big hitter on defense, but this year she improved her rugby knowledge and added a lot more game management to her play, making her an even more dangerous player for the opposition.
The most valuable player from the men's rugby team is Kyle Corrigan. Kyle led the RSEQ in tries scored with 11, 3 more than the next closest player. That earned him a first-team RSEQ All-Star nod. He did so in just 6 games as an injury ended his campaign prematurely. He was twice named Game MVP. Corrigan is also a member of the Bishops University Student Athlete Leadership Council.
The women's soccer most valuable player wins the Aaron Patrick MVP award. This year, the winner is Jess Hill. Jess was the team's most consistent player in both the fall and winter seasons. She started in 25 of 26 league matches and received 2 game MVPs. What made Jess really stand out this year was her ability to change positions in the winter from center midfield to center back. There was significant improvement in every match, which was highlighted by her incredible performance against Ottawa U in the final game of the winter season.
The Chris Lysenko Award goes to the lacrosse MVP. This year, it is Antoine Tremblay. Antoine was tied for the league lead in points with 30. He played in all 10 games, scoring 18 goals and adding 12 assists. He was clutch in the team's biggest moments with a knack for making plays. Tremblay is a part of the Student Athlete Leadership Council and earned a CUFLA honorable mention for his outstanding season.
The football most outstanding player in 2022-23 is Gabrielle Royer. Royer finished the regular season with 52 tackles, 7 sacks, 10 tackles for loss, 1 forced fumble, and 2 interceptions. In the AUS semifinal, Royer added 5.5 tackles and 1 pass breakup. His great statistical season earned him AUS Defensive Player of the Week twice, and notably, AUS Outstanding Defensive Player of the Year.
The cheerleading MVP is Michelle Garrison. Michelle was one of the captains this year. She did a great job as a positive leader. She is enthusiastic, always in a good mood, and ready to learn. Michelle is always open to comments and very coachable. This year, her leadership was key. Michelle is also devoted to the team outside the gym, showing up for every lift and training session. She is also a member of the SALC.
The most valuable player from the women's basketball team for a 3rd straight season is Amican Siciliano. Siciliano finished the regular season with the RSEQ scoring title, averaging 22.5 points per game. The guard made 126 field goals and 39 three-pointers, both ranking 1st in the conference. She also averaged 4.2 assists per game, good for 3rd in the league, while averaging just over 34 minutes a game. Those numbers earned her a 3rd straight RSEQ MVP and 1st team All-Canadian nod.
The men's basketball most valuable player for 2022-23 is Charles Robert. Charles was named a 1st team All-Star for his strong season. He stepped up and led the way in his 2nd year with the Gators, finishing 3rd in the league in scoring at 16.5 points per game and 6th in the league in rebounds at 6.5 per game. No games were bigger than his 36-point performance in a gutsy triple OT win at Concordia in January. That was followed up with a 23-point home performance just 2 days later. Charles was also named the RSEQ Leadership Award winner.
The women's hockey most valuable player is Marie-Kimi Teoe. MC played top minutes all season long and did not miss a game other than during her FISU trip. She scored 3 goals and 10 assists, good for 13 points in 23 games played. MC also finished the regular season with a +2 rating. Her competitive personality and leadership led the team to their 1st ever playoff appearance, where she added a goal in Game 1. The captain will be missed by teammates, coaches, and everyone who she interacted with throughout her time at Bishops. MC was also a member of the Team Canada FISU gold medal winning team this January. Congrats, MC. We also have a certificate from FISU to present to you.
Thank you, Ryan and Sev. This year, we lost a member of the Gators family who has taken thousands of photos over the years. Mr. Perry Beaton was a fixture on the sidelines and at the athletic banquet. We recently celebrated the 25th anniversary of our men's basketball championship and used his images to relive the magic. He was also the 1991 Ray Almond Award winner. To honor him, we would like to share with you the Perry Beaton's Photos of the Year. round of applause for all the excellent work and many hours all of our photographers put in to capture these special Bishop's Gators moments. Thank you.
It's time to move on to the major awards portion of the evening. I'd like to invite Matt McBride, Director of Athletics and Recreation, and Rob Engelken on stage.
Rob.
Rob.
Come on up, Rob.
Our first major award is the Ray Allman Award. It is given annually to a dedicated member of the Bishop's athletic community who rises above the expected to deliver an invaluable service for Gator athletics. Ray Allman was the first director of alumni at Bishop's in the 1950s and 60s. He was a good friend of Bruce Coulter and Gator athletics.
Coach Engelken was the 2016 recipient. I know we have a few other past Ray Allman Award winners in attendance tonight and watching online. We ask that you please stand so we can recognize you. With us tonight, we have Coach Engelken, Stuart McKelvey, Christine Murphy, Bob Farnham, Eddie Palmacella, Tom Allen. Am I missing anyone? Thank you.
This year's Ray Allman Award winner is a passionate Bishop's Gator. He's dedicated countless hours to his sport. The tagline Bleed Purple is one that describes him perfectly. Beyond his sport, he's a fixture in the community. His kids can be found roaming the sidelines at almost any sport. His work to grow one of the lesser known sports in the area has been admirable. He played at Bishop's and for the last 14 years has coached, managed, and run an extremely successful program. In 2015, he was the lead in Bishop's hosting the championships. And in 2011, he was part of the Bagataway Cup winning team. Although he had good reason not to be in London, as his daughter Lily was born. This year's Ray Allman Award goes to Drew Pollock, lacrosse assistant coach and general manager. Drew, we'd like to invite you to say a few words.
Sorry, it's rare when anyone asks me to amplify my voice. So, thank you. Matt, Joey, Marty, Rob, the guys. It's been, I didn't know, so I didn't prepare anything, but it's been a long time. I came to Bishop's in 2002 as a player, had a fantastic experience, and I'm just happy that I've been able to pass a piece of that along to the guys that come up afterwards. Enjoy your time here, guys. It's the best time you're ever gonna have in a jersey. Love Bishops, love Gators, bleed purple. Thank you so much.
I'd like to invite Paul Ballard, women's soccer head coach and leadership coordinator, to join Matt Last year was the first time we recognized 2 Student Athlete Leadership Award winners. This year, we are proud to hand them out once again to 2 deserving student athletes who have been able to find success athletically, academically, and in the community, while also leading those around them to be better. The recipients of this award are held in the highest regard amongst their coaches, teammates, and administration. They are looked to as role models within the community. Starting with the Male Student Athlete Leadership Award winner. This graduating Gator was a leader not only on his team, but in the department. He could always be counted on to give us his honest and open opinion. He took his role with the Student Athlete Leadership Council to heart. He was focused, engaged, and prepared. This student athlete also made an impact on his team. He is a leader in all senses of the word. He's already been on stage tonight as an award winner for his team. In fact, he has won team awards the last 3 seasons. This long pole defender will certainly leave big shoes to be filled on the lacrosse field. Congratulations to the 2022-23 Student Athlete Leadership Award winner, Carl Sabo.
On the women's side, the Student Athlete Leadership Award goes to someone who came into Bishop as a leader and continued to grow in that role. She was involved in countless initiatives away from her playing surface. Academically, she is excellent. In the community, she works tirelessly to give back. Open, honest, and eager to be involved, she was a member of the SALC and took on numerous extra challenges. A founding member of the Anti-Racism and Discrimination Committee, she was always willing to speak up. She learned the trust and respect not only from her teammates, but from her fellow student athletes in the administration. On the ice, she was an RSEQ All-Star. Off the ice, she's the epitome of this award. Congratulations to the 2022-23 Female Student Athlete Leadership Award winner, Marie-Camille Théoret from the women's hockey team.
Thank you. Paul, don't go anywhere. Please head backstage for a photo with the winners. That's what it says here. I'd like to ask Hans Rulo, Registrar at Bishops, to join Matt on stage as we present the Academic Student Athletes of the Year. We also ask those presenting the four final major awards to please come backstage by using the door to our right. That's you, Katrina, Roz, Isabel, Eddie, Tom, Stina, and Michael. Cam will meet you over there.
The Academic Student Athletes of the Year are awarded based on merits in the classroom as well as performance on the field, court, course, mat, or ice. To be eligible, a student athlete must be in at least their second year, passed at least 24 credits in the previous year, and 12 credits in the fall with no failures. Starting with the Female Academic Student Athlete of the Year. This year's recipient is an outstanding student and a contributor to her team. She's been on stage tonight as an award winner. She's a third-year sports studies student and an academic All-Canadian. Hailing from Sainte-Anne-de-Bellevue, Quebec, this year's recipient left her mark on the pitch at John Abbott College before coming to Bishops. The 2022-23 Female Academic Student Athlete of the Year from the women's rugby team, Zenith LaRue.
This year's Male Academic Student Athlete of the Year entered as a highly sought-after recruit, not only for his athletic performance, but also his academics. He has made an impact in his short time at Bishops. Already an award winner tonight and an academic All-Canadian, this year's recipient has an impressive resume. On the court, he was an all-star. Off the court, the mathematics major from Vaudreuil, Quebec, entered Bishops by earning the prestigious Chancellor's Scholarship. The 2022-23 Male Academic Student Athlete of the Year from men's basketball, Charles Robert. Hold on a sec, guys. Hold on, Charles. One more. Matt, one more photo. Matt, we'll get one more photo here with these two, please. Yep. Perfect. Good, good. All right, Hans, now we'll ask you to join Charles and Zenith backstage. Thank you.
The next portion of the evening will be done a bit differently. We will have our guests help announce the winners. It's time to move on to the Freshman of the Year. These awards are given out to first-year student athletes based on performance on the playing surface. Nominees in this category are the Rookies of the Year on their respective teams. We'd like to welcome Rosalind Ballard, Wellness Coach, and Katrina Lambert, Manager of Sports Medicine, to reveal the winner of this year's Female Freshman of the Year. Yeah, read that. Open it. Read it.
So the 2022-23 Female Freshman of the Year is Regan Garneau.
Garreau was named to the RCQ All-Rookie team. The first-year defenseman showed tremendous versatility when she moved up to play on the wing for a stretch while the Gators nursed some injuries. Her skating and playmaking ability made her an unparalleled asset, and her creativity was a great addition to this team. The puck-moving defenseman played in all 25 games, raking in 3 goals and 5 assists while being +3 on the season. Once more, congratulations to the Female Freshman Athlete of the Year, Regan Garreau.
All right, up next, we invite Isabel Goyette, Vice Principal, Finance and Administration, and Eddie Palmakella, former men's basketball coach and color commentator for Gators TV, to present the Male Freshman of the Year.
2022-23 Male Freshman of the Year is
Mr. Rebound, Etienne Gagnon.
Gagnon hauled in 3 RSEQ awards, headlined by his Rookie of the Year selection. He was also named to the U Sports All-Rookie team. The first-year forward led the league in rebounding at 13.1 per game, putting him second in the nation. The freshman phenom finished 8th in the RSEQ in points per game at 14.2 per outing. Mr. Rebound himself shot 48% from the field in the regular season and was a pivotal part of helping the Gators reach the RSEQ championship. He was also named a second-team All-Star and part of the RSEQ All-Rookie team in addition to his major award. Once more, congratulations to your Male Freshman Athlete of the Year, Etienne Gagnon.
Time to move on to the Athletes of the Year. This award is presented to the top male and female student athletes for the 2022-23 year. The nominees for this award come from the team MVPs awarded earlier tonight. We invite Dr. Stina Linden Anderson, Vice Principal Student Affairs, and Tom Allen, former Athletic Director, to reveal our Male Athlete of the Year.
The 2022-23 Male Athlete of the Year is
Kyle Corian.
Corrigan led the RSEQ in tries with 11, 3 more than the next closest player. That earned him a first-team RSEQ All-Star nod. He did so in just 6 games as an injury ended his campaign prematurely. He was twice named Game MVP. Corrigan is also a member of Bishop's University's Student Athlete Leadership Council and was most recently selected to play for Rugby Canada's U23 Maple Leafs at the Tropical Sevens tournament in Florida. Your Male Athlete of the Year, Kyle Corrigan.
If you want, just before you read it.
Thank you, Stina and Tom. For our final award of the night, we'd like to invite Michael Goldblum, Principal and Vice Chancellor, forward. As you know, this will be Principal Goldblum's last official athletic awards in his current role as he's set to retire this summer. Let's give Michael one more round of applause as we thank him for all that he has done for Gator Athletics. Principal Goldblum, please do us the honor of announcing this year's Female Athlete of the Year.
You know what, just to extend the suspense for a second, I just want to say a couple of things. One, I just want to say congratulations to all of you. I have a pretty good sense of how demanding it is to be both a student and an athlete. I know how hard you work and how dedicated you are, so I just wanted to say first, congratulations to all of you. Second thing I just want to say is thank you. You've brought me so much joy and excitement over these years, and it's been a real pleasure to get to know you and to watch all of you perform. And then the last thing I wanted to say is that, you know, there have been a number of important decisions we've made about athletics over the years, the renovation of the sports center, the decision to move the football team to the AUS, the creation of the women's hockey program. Those are all things that I'm really proud of. But But the best decision I made was to ask Matt McBride to become our Director of Athletics. And I just want to say thank you to Matt. So, and in saying thank you to Matt, let me just say thank you to everyone who supports our athletes. It's, I know, and we've seen tonight how many people are involved in making this all possible. So thank you to everyone in the athletics department for the, you know what? Varsity athletics are really Bishops at its best, right? It's the pursuit of excellence, it's discipline, it's courage, and it's teamwork, and it's accomplishing things together. I think those are the great values of Bishops University, so bravo to everyone. All right. So now that I've extended the suspense a little bit, the 2022-23 Female Athlete of the Year is Amaken Siciliano.
Siciliano finished the regular season with the RCQ scoring title, averaging 22.5 points per game. The guard made 126 field goals and 39 three-pointers, both ranking first in the conference. Also averaging 4.2 assists per game, good for third in the league, while averaging just over 34 minutes a game. Those numbers earned her a third straight RCQ MVP and first-team All-Canadian nod. She also is the Bishops University Female Athlete of the Year for the third consecutive season. The one, the only, the magician, Amaken Siciliano is your Female Athlete of the Year.
Thank you, Michael. Please join Amaken backstage for a photo. We ask that all the major award winners join us on stage for a group photo immediately following the end of the show. Please be sure to stay tuned to Gator's social media channels in the coming days to relive the excitement of tonight.
Thanks to our photographers, Martin and Emery, our webcast team led by Thomas Barton, Matthew James Hache on camera, Haley Egan running the slideshow, Cam Wilson for helping with logistics, and of course, Joey Sabo and Matt McBride. Thank you to Benoit and his team at Centennial for hosting us in this wonderful venue tonight. Finally, thank you to my co-MC, Rachel Bayer. Great work tonight and all year long. A special thanks to the SALC for organizing the student athlete after party in the gate. Head on over and grab a slice of pizza. I just got a call. I think it's going to be here. It's been great celebrating with you in this new format. Thank you to everyone who tuned in online. As always, we look forward to your feedback. Once again, I'd like to ask the 9 major award winners to come on stage for a group photo. Best of luck on exams. Have a great summer. Be safe. Work hard. We'll see you next fall. This concludes the 2022-23 Bishops Gators Athletic Awards ceremony. Have a great night.